Hey guys, Chris Thompson here. I was reading this book. It basically breaks down all the points of Project 2025 and helps you get an understanding of how it started, and where it's going and everything. So it's basically the stuff that the Heritage Foundation has been doing for years and building up this plan, and it's basically the MAGA battle plan, which it's kind of stupid to publish your battle plan. You're basically letting people know what you're going to do. And so that basically gives us the ability to see what their plan is, see what their next step is, and to try to stop them while they do, or when they do it, before they do it. So basically, remember they tried to say, oh, the Democrats were lying about what was going to be in it and all this stuff and blah blah blah, you're just being paranoid. But so far, all the things that they've done in this last year that the Trump administration has done is according to the plan. It's everything. They've been. It was a master plan, and it's fucking evil. I'm sorry. I don't like to use that word, but it's fucking evil. It's insidious, and the people that fucking came up with this are evil. Basically, they're trying to fucking overthrow the United States. Basically, they're trying to use the government to overthrow the government. They're trying to destroy the things that make this country what this country's about. They're completely trying to destroy the vision that the founding fathers had and basically turn it into this fucking fascist fucking hellhole. So all the things like doing mass deportations, creating these detention facilities. And it even talks about how they're trying to get rid of legal immigration, and what they're doing now, where they basically were going to deny anybody who had asylum cases and say, nope, we're not going to take you. That's exactly what they're doing. And then they wait for them to throw them out. It's more than that. It talks about all this stuff. And and it's just crazy. It's really madness, and it's like to try for the conservatives to like act like they're more moral than everybody when they've been planning this shit for decades. It started back in the late 70s. They started doing this, started trying to plan this basically because they don't like America. And they have all these groups like working like with them. There's this what do they call? Oh yeah, the Federalist. Um, what is it? Some group called like the Federalist something. I can't remember. Sorry guys. I'm kind of old and I didn't have notes ready and everything. So um, but anyways, what this group is, which I can't remember their name, but I can remember what they do. They're basically a bunch of lawyers that are basically trying to find loopholes in everything and trying to find ways to basically some of them are constitutional lawyers, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to use constitutional law so they can find a way to overthrow the Constitution. This is not just some normal, your average conservative thing. And it's and the that Federalist group or whatever. There are also some of them are libertarians. Been telling people for years that libertarians are worse than Republicans, just because they believe in some people having a few rights and 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 all that. Oh, and one of the things that the Federalist people they came up with was they have this idea where, if it's all right to say that, to not exclude people based on race and gender, if you can use race and gender as an point of inclusion, then what's the difference between that and using it for exclusion? Because inclusion is good and exclusion is basically what they had in the South, segregation. So these guys want to go back to segregation. They're trying to basically they want to throw everybody out who isn't freaking straight white whatever, you know? So, and I mean, and notice race and gender. So basically, they think they have the right to use to not admit people into things because they're women, not just race. So yeah, they hate women. They hate people who are not the same race as them. It's just insane. I wish I had notes. Truthfully, if I want to go into that, I'm not going to be able to do this in a what you call it, in a short video. But anyways, I suggest you get a copy of it, or maybe even like the book I have. I'm sorry I don't have the name of it for you because it's going to be hard for you to go through a 900-page thing. But basically, it's their battle plan, and the idiots published their own fucking battle plan, and we can use it against them. Well, I'll see you guys later.